So we're going to be showing you some different things. Are you going to be over there the whole time?
Well, because I can't go over there.
Oh, that's true, because it won't plug in.
It won't plug, and once I unplug it, it goes off. So we just got to tell people, we're gonna, like right now, we're getting ready to create avatars.
Are we going to show them how to create an avatar?
We're going to talk about how we go about it. This is
Okay.
the procedure, because I tell them, you're going to be there, but you're not going to be there. Your avatar is going to be there.
But
You're going through. We're going to show you what the avatar is going to be doing.
Oh, okay.
So actually, I could be over there, couldn't I?
Yeah, because if we're just...
I don't know if I can get that far with this one. So actually, I can I? Okay.
Do you want to set it on anything?
Oh no, because it doesn't. I have to be able to see. Don't pull.
Okay.
Okay, it is running. Okay, this is all cam.
And this is not a spring chicken today. I know.
I'm the one that is off over here first. You get to see my hand at the moment because she needs the room.
Well, today what we're talking about is how to create an avatar. Now, I think here's the funny part is I'm aware of some of the things that are happening, but since Elokim is actually creating avatars himself, it's kind of funny because you're sitting here looking at me. But I don't know. You've had years of experience dealing with avatars and animation.
Yep.
And, shall we say, with some major corporations.
Yeah, it is. It's not as difficult as you think, and it's as complicated as it can be, which is because I'm using computers. We used to do this stuff. We used to do it by hand, and I'm used to drawing the stuff. I'm not used to doing it with the computer programming.
Well, see, a lot of you guys are familiar with avatars, either A, because of the movie, or because when you're on the mail, they say, oh, create an avatar of yourself. Well, they give you a few choices, which is, most of them, it's not like you put your face in them, although I guess you can, and then they make an avatar of you. But it's like your face, your hair length, the color of your hair.
Because that's what we're doing, because
but they're usually pretty simple ones.
My new avatar is basically her. It's face, hair, body size. Well, you can tell the first avatar. Basically, the first avatar is my business avatar, and we took a picture of the front of her face. And we did it from both sides, and then I basically created a face to go on the avatar. And then then I had to sit there and create the body to go. Actually, I created a head. Then I had to do the body to go with it.
Well, and one of the things that we learned, because see, part of it is, as you know, my hair is really long.
Yeah.
On the avatar,
the hair is somewhat shorter because I'm working on that right now. Because what happens is when I create the avatar head, it leaves a big bald spot. And because it basically, as far as computer animation is concerned, there's nothing back there. It's only X-dimensional, so why have a backside?
Oh.
So I have to create a backside, and basically when I start growing her hair to cover the bald spot, I often don't get it more than shoulder length. And
it usually ends up being about this long.
Yeah, so I end up it ends up about 6 or 7 inches shorter. And the original avatar I created, because it was an experimental stage, it was stuck to a business suit, which is basically, the news avatar. Our news avatar is basically businessy, but the new avatar, she's in more like a shimmering gown. Shows legs, got her chest is more her. It's just more her entirely. It's also tend to be her skin color. So
yes, they do. Now here's one of the things that we learned doing the avatar is the glasses.
The glasses are
creating a problem.
Oh, because the problem is you put the glasses on her, and the glasses, when the avatar moves, have to move with the avatar. And in the originally, the glasses just stay put when she moved.
Well, so one of the things that we learned is that when you're taking the pictures, we had to take my glasses off when I took the pictures too.
Yeah, and then I had to put them back on. I actually got some great. I guess if you want to see a monster movie, her with the glasses on, because they couldn't work. But then, like I said though, then the glasses are a tremendous problem, because their glasses is called, basically glasses is an accessory. Like if you want a handbag, you have to make a separate set of movements for the glasses, the same as the avatar. And that can take a while. I mean, we did it the other day. We did a 9-minute and 2-second avatar of her.
Oh yeah, that was a really long one.
Yeah, And that was pushing it because I'm only geared to do 4 minutes and 4 minutes 59 seconds on any of my avatar because it basically eats up the. Okay.
Well, let's tell them how much memory it took up for 9 minutes.
For the 9 minutes, took up 169 gigabytes of memory for 9 minutes of animation.
That's a lot.
And I mean, it eats your resources up. Because this, my computer I use, which isn't the one I've got in my hands, is 8 gigabytes and ungodly fast. I mean, it is the biggest, fastest laptop you're ever going to find in existence.
At least right now.
Yeah, for right now. Actually, it's been since we got it.
Since we got it, we haven't found anything even close to it.
And it's one of these things where you have to save what you're doing, reboot it, because she saw how I handled it by doing the 2 different pieces. I basically did a Star Trek dissolve, so they got the figures from one side to the other.
Mm-hmm.
So it basically didn't look like what I had done was screw up. I didn't screw up. I could only do 4 minutes 59 seconds.
Right.
So at that limit, and then I had to back off to where another point to start. It is complicated. It's complicated computer animation. Right now, she's getting ready her new avatar, which is actually more her than the business avatar. Mm-hmm. Is basically what she's going to do. Like we've got the avatar is going to show you, going to basically list where everything is on the page. She's going to go, like she's going to show right now, like Monty Bubbles Enterprise videos is at 1 o'clock. Chair Dog Music is at 2 o'clock. News Video Web is at 3 o'clock. Old Cam is at 4 o'clock.
But see, part of it is since we've got 9 of them, and they're not all, aren't they all on one side?
Yeah, but they're all going to be like half things.
Yeah, so it's like this.
It's just like, actually you started probably 1:45, like 12 o'clock, 12:45, 1:30, it's just like you count you're going to count to 9 and go down.
Yeah, so here's 5 right there.
Yeah, and then what we have to do is they don't exist. She is not actually in the picture. We're just showing you what it would look like.
Oh, it makes people think about the weather when they do it. The people in front, and they're sitting there talking about. Of course, I don't even. Do they get to see it, or they're just kind of?
No, they're watching. They're watching a screen like I'm watching the screen of like there's a monitor over here that's like 40, 50 inches long.
Right, and they're sitting there talking about it.
And I'm watching that, but she can't watch it because she's watching the cameras. But she's got a smaller screen up front that she can see. But she doesn't. There's nothing there. When she's pointing, there's absolutely nothing there. It's just a green screen. See, I went my hand, it is. But she, but the avatar. We're just showing you what it's going to look like. The avatar will be doing exactly this thing. So when I do it, like right now, she can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock. Because the avatar,
got 9.
But the avatar will be doing 9, and I have to put them, basically
Actually, one will be way up there.
Yeah. Well, what will happen is the avatar gets created first, and the avatar does the pointing. Then I have to put the links. I have to put the names in afterwards, which is the real fun part, folks. I got to stop the, it's in post-production, then I put all the names in, there's nothing there.
It sounds like it's really complicated.
Oh yeah, it's tremendously complicated. It's just more complicated because we were actually, we were telling people before, we were supposed to have started the process to do this on a last Saturday, but we had family members show up, and basically the process of going through all of this was supposed to be done Saturday, then have to do it Sunday. Mm-hmm. We didn't have Saturday, we didn't have Sunday. So today we're doing everything all at one time, showing you how it's done, because we need to get it done. Because as they say, it is time for, they say, fish or cut bait, because we're in the money mode right now. We're showing off what we're capable of doing, because we are no longer in the side where we're not, where we're just throwing money at projects. We are now in the process of where we are making money on projects. Mm-hmm. And our avatar is an example of what we can do. We can, Chair Dog can write, Chair Dog can turn music out in about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
All he's got to do is just, give the old person, anything, and he can write lyrics to it. That's how fast it can be done. And the music, I mean, I don't have it on this computer, but I think I got it on the other one through, you know, my latest music thing. I'll go over, and that one is off of the, actually that one's off. I can't run it because I ran the battery down on that one.
Oh.
So, but I know, isn't that brilliant?
We have multiple laptops that are right here
I know.
that
Well,
we're working off of right now.
because we do multiple laptops, I'm trying to figure out, here would be, here's the latest, which I really like. See, that's something that, you know, from Cherry Dog music. Cherry Dog is a very, you know, actually, to be honest, Cherry Dog gets more hits on an average than anything that we do. When we've only got very few, you know, back on, we've got very few music videos up at the moment, and they're drawing quite well. And they're most extensive when we're doing, we got two extensive ones, which is, which we're going to finish, which is Surfing Advantage Beach 2121, which is about ready to go. Then we're going to have that one, you know, which, you know, basically that's a little bit of New Orleans music. I did it in honor of, I wrote it for Katrina, so we're going to do something very special with that music for Katrina, because that is from New Orleans, Louisiana. It's got a little bit of Bo Diddley in it, and a little bit of you know, a little bit of Tommy Yankovitz and the Harmonic Cats. I borrowed a little bit from here and a little bit from there, and oops, I keep forgetting that Cherry Dog borrowed it. I don't actually do things, that's not me, I wouldn't do that. The old guy can't do, he's old and worn out. But that's going to be for our 9/11 thing, you know, because we're sort of, it's just New Orleans. New Orleans had Katrina. We were born with Katrina, and now we're going to honor the people at over at the 9/11 with a real piece of hoppin' music, hoppin' and boppin' from New Orleans, Louisiana, to the people of New York City. But we also got another thing. We're going heavier into 3D. We're getting ready to do a video called True 3D, which will show you what you can and cannot. We show you what 3D is capable of doing. And so this is it's extremely complicated. But like I said, if you don't have a life, and I don't have a life, I can sit at a computer all day and all night and design stuff, and then let the younger people go out and have all the fun. Well, I sit at the thing and then try to figure out how to do. Well, she gave me the thing to do on the avatar, and, you know.
What? Well, I didn't realize it, first of all. I guess when I start talking about products, I get excited.
Yep.
And so he said he was going to do that part. I'm like, oh, great. And then I'm sitting there going, I'm like,
yeah.
And then he told me, it's like, you know, I haven't done one that long. And I'm sitting there. So
The longest that I played with with a computer before was like 3 minutes and 43 seconds.
And I did it 3 times as long, over 9 minutes.
In 9 minutes, it's 36,000 frames.
Well, part of it is I get excited sitting there talking about all these different things.
I know, well, because she doesn't have to do it. She aims the stuff up. But no, that was a good piece. You know, it's, and we go on because it's been done. Actually, I did it 6 times. It was done not once but 6 times, because it's done in 2D. It's done in 2D, so it could actually be shown on a television screen. And it is done in 2D to get it on, be able to get it on the internet. But it is also done in 3D, so it is big enough to get on a television screen, and yet small enough. So it took 6 times doing the very same thing, 6 times in order to be able to do it. That's the whole problem. The longer it gets, because you just can't do anything in 3D and not do it in 2D. So it's 4 times if you do something in 2D and 3D. Just a short piece is 4 times. Long piece is 6